Nobody on the road, nobody on the beach. I feel it in the air, the summer's out of reach. Empty lake, empty streets, the sun goes down alone. I'm driving by your house, don't know you're not home. But I can see you, your brown skin shining in the sun. You got your hair combed back and your sunglasses on, baby. And I can tell you my love for you would still be strong after the boys of summer have gone. I never will forget those nights. I wonder if it was a dream. Remember how you made me crazy. Remember how I made you scream. And I don't understand what happened to our love. But babe, I'm gonna get you back. I'm gonna show you what I made of. I can see you, your brown skin shining in the sun. I see you walking real slow and you're smiling at everyone. And I can tell you my love for you will still be strong after the boys of summer have gone. Tell you my love for you will still be strong after the boys of summer have
KONO.
Looks like the fire department is claiming its equipment has saved lives on this episode, but the budget doesn't mention that we feature their usefulness anyway, that they should be putting out a fire to an area where one is not needed.
Some of us aren't in this for the glory, Mitch.
That's the sun, right?
The episode begins with Mitch spewing at the mouth about how lazy and useless firefighters are, especially when he told them to wait right there while I let your girlfriend ride my pumper. They later spot a dog paddling in the ocean, and Mitch's nemesis meets him again. Oh, beware of dog. He might just want cuddles. Must be feeling pretty good about himself that he decided to go shirtless. Nah, he is spewing with anger that he would like to crush that mutt with his bare hands.
He won't be for long. Hypothermia setting in.
Apparently, Hobie's stray dog from last season is immortal or indestructible, or has 9 lives for enduring the worst conditions that nature has thrown at it, and it's still kicking. Mitch is still debating whether there is some blankets they can dose in chloroform to smother it. The dog may be alive for now, but if you're breaching on Mitch's time, your screen time may finally reach its final destination.
KONO.
let music play.
Shawnee and Eddie enjoy a day out on Eddie's houseboat. So, Eddie, you can be honest with us. How do you feel these days with your girlfriend putting the moves on other guys?
Sometimes.
Never? Sometimes? Always?
Sometimes.
Sometimes? Sometimes? Sometimes?
Most of the time.
No, it's more like always, always, always.
Fine, always, always.
Not most of the time, but all of the time. You can level with us. The jig is up.
Sometimes.
Eddie, in the history, you have gone with Baywatch's first Barbie doll, both on screen and, yes, ladies and gentlemen, off screen. during this time. You went so far as to become engaged to her during the production of the show to protect Baywatch's hot commodity. You mean to tell me that doesn't make you the most jealous, overprotective boyfriend and off-screen husband whom wouldn't shed a suspicious eye in seeing other people gaze at her?
Fine.
Billy, you even admitted publicly on a television interview that you can't even bear the thought of seeing the general viewing television public gazing at her body, period.
If you believe that, I got some swampland I want to say.
I don't know.
If you don't believe, gaze at Exhibit 1, Erica Eleniak, for doing a spread for Playboy magazine.
You gotta be kidding me. No.
So what we are seeing here is some of the off-screen conflicts of art imitating life coming into this episode, folks.
Come on, Eddie, you just got us tickets to go to the ball game last week.
Which we gave to Mitch and Hobie because we had the charity benefit. My answer remains never.
You're still mad about that, aren't you? I knew it. You're still mad.
Shawnee, we always do what you want.
Let's not kid ourselves. Baywatch is in show business, but also in the business to make merchandise. They knew what they had in Erica and took more liberties with her outfits to bring out her bosom body to the public.
Yes, of course.
This explains many of the scenes where you either see her in full swimsuit or the swimsuit and shorts combo. She even went so far as to get a breast enlargement to show her full-time commitment as the first female Baywatch star.
Of course, yes, definitely, absolutely.
As their bitter argument spewed from on-screen to off-screen, it was quite obvious that this Hollywood relationship was not built to last.
I guess we have real different ideas about a lot of things.
What's that supposed to mean?
It can also be concluded that her overexposure and his brewing jealousy is one of the main reasons the two of them ending up both leaving the show after this season.
Yeah. It's amazing the power of that little box.
Other reasons also include the both of them wanting to pursue other roles in feature films. The main beef these two had with Baywatch pretty much stems from the usual, artistic differences in character development, contract disputes. Baywatch wasn't on the pulse of everyone's TV dial yet, and it still wasn't good enough to be marketable, even though they were now away from the control of NBC and were now self-distributing these episodes on TV networks.
It's not right either. I mean, it makes things very difficult because you don't know who's actually interested in you or that. And most of the time it's that.
Yeah, Eddie's manipulative and overpowering control of Shawnee can readily be seen here. It feels so real, you can swear you are just waiting for the Jerry Springer crew waiting on standby in case a fight breaks out.
The point is that we have so many differences. You obviously have a lot of resentment about the things that I like for us to do together. That's the point.
Come on. Hey.
Well, you got plenty of time to take some time apart to resolve your relationship differences, character defenses, and contract disputes until you have to make way for the golden blonde. We got a couple of divas in our ranks who think they are more popular than they are actually worth, and that is peanuts.
Super O! K-O-N-O!
Meanwhile, back at Baywatch HQ, Mitch continues on with his ongoing efforts to eradicate Fido by putting rat poison in his dog food.
Easy. Take it easy.
Gracie, don't ever give George a compatibility test, huh?
Do we have to see more of this whiner projecting his relationship troubles to little Nemo here? He then checks his phone messages, but knowing him, he probably dialed a phone sex line where your only job there is to act like you're constantly on the verge of having an orgasm.
Answer mate, Nicole speaking. How can I help you?
It's Eddie. How you doing, Nicole? Number 1007.
Eddie is wondering if the new guy is the newest Trevor, but less cocky, incompetent, and more of a statuesque blonde Ken.
Hey, Eddie, can we talk? please stop ignoring me. You're really being unreasonable.
Eddie, it's been real good to meet you.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna like it here.
Oh, I gotta go.
Oh, yeah. You wouldn't want to keep Derek waiting.
You think you got it bad, Eddie? Check out your friend Charles Barkley there. Now that is jealousy. Jealousy is when you miss the hair on your head. So, in case Baywatch hasn't convinced you of Eddie's creepiness, he calls up Shawnee's answering service for the umpteenth time and continues to moonlight over Shawnee's daily affairs.
Tower 19.
Shawnee? Eddie? Just want to let you know I won't be going back to headquarters tonight.
Oh, why not?
Got plans.
With who?
Doesn't matter.
He really gets pleasure of calling her to squash her feelings, and then when her video chat date shows up and turns out to be slightly overweight, this doesn't sit well with him.
Nicole?
Oh, come on, Eddie. They say the prettier they are, the harder they make you work. Come on, you went this far and you think it was cool to cheat on your girlfriend if your video chat date was Elle Macpherson, Christine Brinkley, or Kathy Ireland, would you?
Okay, great. I'll set everything up.
Well, actually, Nicole, I'm starving.
But now Little Miss Friendly has your whole day ruined.
But Eddie, the sunset.
Apparently, he thinks dating a fat person is about as low as dating a homeless person.
That's right.
She's not fat, Eddie. It's bulking season.
Hey, Eddie. You have a good time.
So Eddie feels bad about his actions and realizes that she just might be the person she is looking for this jealousy experiment.
Hell no, I don't want to leave. We're staying. You and I are going to initiate this restaurant.
Can we please stop with the one episode pity on fat people ploy? I believe Zach Morris tired that out on Saved by the Bell date auction episode.
Oh, Nicole, you have a lot of wonderful qualities.
Eddie, I've been thinking about losing some weight.
Come on, people, just man up and come to terms with that everyone is beautiful inside and out, and that's probably not good enough for her to show up in this swimsuit series again.
86 KONO.
Sitting on the couch.
Being that Baywatch production has it with everyone in their contracts, both principal actors and extras, how much that they were allowed to weigh, you know this is the perfect montage to teach us that sex will always sell.
So much obesity. Obesity. So much obesity. Not running when you should, because only food can make you feel good. So you never ever work out, and that's why you started getting ugly and stout. Obesity, there's so much obesity. Obesity, so much.
86 KONO.
Shake it up tonight. Ooh, show you how to.
Now, Mitch can get to his favorite pastime of cutting into a juicy one, but not until it meets its maker.
No, I'll be right back, okay? Perfect time. Sandy, if I give you this juicy bone, will you just can it?
Evening descends on the Buchanan episode with the sweet, sexy aroma of champagne glasses and hot, sexy steaks.
I would like to make a toast
Okay.
to you, to us, to our night.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Steaks that you know he's gonna get some because he has the meats. But only if Lassie wasn't ruining his life.
Maybe he's lonely. Oh, come here. Come on, good boy. See, Mitch, he was just lonely. Hi, good boy.
You should ask her, Mitch, if she wants some brandy with her bone.
He's affectionate too.
Yes, I think he's had enough company for tonight, don't you?
Well, he has got to be yours, Mitch. He's a fast mover on your woman. I kind of like this dog already.
He looks awfully tired to me. He was in the ocean all day swimming. I had to rescue him. Benny, I saved your life, man, and you're not showing any gratitude. Just keep a low profile, please.
Watch as Mitch pursues her like Bram Stoker's Dracula, but that's not until he transforms into Tom Hanks in Turner and Hooch.
What? Where are you going?
Sandy's lonely, Mitch. He needs you more than I do.
He's lonely. He's not even my dog.
But you're distracted.
I'm not. I'm really not. Tomorrow night?
My place. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks a lot, dog.
Shut up! That's 2 hours you've been barking. I gave you rice cakes. You haven't even touched your raisin cookies.
What's next? You planted some chocolate, the cyanide of all guilty pleasures that results in a slow death?
Sandy. And I know your name's not Sandy. I'm telling you, we'll get you home. But right now, I need some sleep.
Now, we know Mitch is up to attempted murder here.
Oh.
Dad, I'm sure hoping you can explain this.
What happens next is Mitch caves into some mental dog-related insanity.
The famous sea dog I've heard so much about. Sir, fella, your picture doesn't do you justice.
Justice? Real justice would be a trip to the pound.
See ya, sucker. He's off to stiff some butts and lick some leftover food droppings off the city sidewalks.
What's the matter, Mitch? Haven't you and Sandy been hitting it off? You look exhausted.
Let's just say I woke up on the wrong side of the dryer this morning. Yeah, take him for the day, just for the day. I'll owe you one, okay?
Oh, okay, maybe somebody will recognize it. Well, you and I are gonna have a great time, so how about a walk on the beach, huh? Sandy!
He leaves Lassie with Garner, and Garner ends up in hot pursuit of Rin Tin Tin. What we get is a candid epic dog chase courtesy on this episode of Planet's Funniest Animals. From Beachbody beautiful montages to a dog montage, bow wow wow. How did the dog manage to do all these tricks? Maybe he's quick and cunning, but not fast enough to be killed off by a dreaded old man.
K-O-N-O.
Don't get cute with us. We all know what this episode is really about. That is Eddie putting his new girlfriend under the influence of some weight loss pills, which apparently brings on the onset of some Alzheimer's as she wanders about aimlessly with no direction. Yet she forgets how to swim and becomes submerged as she drifts off into the no-swim zone. So is thin privilege not being rolled around by Oompa Loompas?
Super O. K-O-N-O.
Shawnee later convinces the woman that diet pills are evil, in which the woman goes to her daytime Emmy Award tear-gushing monologue about growing up being teased about her weight.
Out in the sun with no food in your system, you could have been really seriously hurt.
Seriously hurt? Hurt by jokes at my expense. I can't tell you how many crash diets I've tried. I hate myself.
Shawnee concurs that she had a rough childhood in school because everyone wanted to go out with her, but she didn't know if they loved her or not.
I never knew if those guys liked me, for who they thought that I was because of the way I looked. It was as if it didn't matter that I had a heart and feelings and a brain, because they never asked me my opinion.
So you're saying your savior to conquer through all of your self-image issues was Eddie?
But then I met someone who believed in me for who I am on the inside. Liking who you are on the inside is everything.
The little pus bucket who tried to make you jealous with Violet from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory?
Is that person Eddie? He's a hunk.
How can you crown that creep? He played both of you into his web of lies to dry off his tears for little oversensitive me.
He is.
Say Ford trucks are built to last, but this relationship is clearly not built rock solid.
Eddie, I'm really sorry. I hope you can forgive me. I've been doing a lot of thinking. And you're right. I have been monopolizing our time.
For the foundation has a lot of cracks in it.
I brought a peace offering. Dodger tickets.
You gotta be kidding me.
The episode concludes with the dog being spared from more inhumane mistreatment as it meets up with its owner, an old woman who was previously kidnapped, which led the dog running away from her in fear of being caught by her perpetrators.
You a special dinner for saving Henry and me?
Well, actually, I would love to stay, but I really can't. You see, I got a date.
Oh, we wouldn't hear of it. We ain't had such a fine-looking young man in our boat in a month or so.
Her testimony helps Mitch and Garner catch up to the kidnappers via a Grand Theft Auto Vice City boat shootout.
I'm going to fix you some whiskey stew. It sticks to the ribs, boy.
Actually, I'd love to stay.
Yeah, well, I'll start something.